y'all? It's your guy, ShowDog65. If you like my videos, please scroll down and subscribe to my channel and give me some likes and all that good stuff. Well, anyway, I wanted to check in with you guys. It's been a while since I made a video, and I've been back to the gym. I've already had a leg day, and last night I did a back workout, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. I went ahead and videoed some of it. I started my back workout with some really heavy shrugs, which I've showed you all before, and that's what I do a lot of times. I start my back workout with heavy shrugs. Well, I'm going to explain why I do that. When I do those shrugs, it's predominantly, well, they start off as a rack pull. And a rack pull, when you're pulling the weight off the rack, you activate your lower back. You'll notice, which I didn't put my shrugs in the video this time. There were people in the gym, and I didn't want to I didn't want them having to try to walk around my camera and stuff. But anyway, when I do the rack pulls before I shrug, I'm not doing I got it set up about the 7th pin up. I don't do a very deep rack pull. That's not what I'm after. I'm not really after blowing out my lower back, okay? But what happens is the weight I use is so heavy that my lower back has no choice but to be activated and to help me lift it off the rack. Then, of course, I begin doing shrugs, okay? Your traps is your trapezius muscle up here is a lot like your calf muscle. I mean, it is made to really handle a lot of weight, and it's the type of muscle that you have to put a lot of reps on in order to make it grow. And the reason why is because that's just the way we're made. It's very thick and dense muscle fiber, and it's slow twitch. Even though you're extremely strong in that area, you got short range of motion, and if you think about it, that's what you use, okay? Whether you're shrugging or not, when you're carrying stuff. Now we as human beings, we're made to stand upright and carry loads. Our ancestors had to carry heavy loads for long distances. And I'm not, some people say, I don't come from the Neanderthal or whatever. Well, yeah, but anyway, we are all from some lineage of people that had to work their ass off on a daily basis. So that's how we evolved, where this muscle right here is really meant to carry loads for long distances. So that's how you have to work it out. You have to use a lot of weight, and you have to use a lot of repetitions, okay? It's just like your calves. We're not really talking about your calves today, but I hate working out calves because if you think about it, every time you flex your foot, you're using your calf muscle. So your calf muscle is used to being just the shit worked out of it every day. Even if you're pretty sedentary, you work your calves quite a bit. Even if you have a job where you just sit at a desk, because every time you walk anywhere, you're flexing your calves. So it's another one of those muscles, the same type of muscle fiber as your traps is, and it takes a shitload of freaking reps to burn out. But we're talking about your back and your traps today. Okay, so what I do is, on my back day, I always start out with my traps, and I usually do rack pulls with shoulder shrugs. And the reason why I do this, I could almost work my whole back just by doing shoulder shrugs. I do so much weight and so many reps, I get to a point where my traps need assistance from the rest of my back, and the rest you will recruit. you will recruit the rest of your back doing these shrugs. And people will say, well, why you want to do that? That's for your traps, you know. Well, I'm a big firm believer in doing something to a point where everything has to help out in the lift. And that's what I'll do. I'll do so many reps of something that I'll recruit other muscles into it. Okay. Now, to begin with, I'm concentrating on that one muscle group I'm trying to work on. But so what? You know, it's okay. I like. By the time I'm done doing my shrugs, I feel it all over my back. Okay. Not so much on the outside lat, on my outside lat area. You know, not so much on my back width. It's more at the top, and it's like a manta ray shape. It works the traps, and it comes down, and then the traps come down to like almost like not quite the center of your back, a little bit above center of your back, and tie in. They look like a manta ray, you know. And then up underneath your trap muscles, you got these two muscles that run down your back that are called Rombizoids, okay? And they go all the way down to your waistline until your back, you know, ties off. And that's what you hit. You get all of that. You get all that from doing these shrugs like the way I do. Plus, you get a little bit of the lats in there. You feel them a little bit towards the end, okay? So what I do is I do these until I get my whole back feeling it. And then I usually do something for my lats after that, okay? And so anyway, that's where I'm going to start the video. Enjoy.
Now, I'm not putting my whole workout on this video. Just giving you a little bit of stuff of everything I did except for the shrugs. By the time I got to my chin-ups / pull-ups, I usually use my own body weight, but I couldn't at that point. My back was just too torched, and it would have been strictly, not strictly, but it would have been a lot of bicep involvement, which I didn't want. I'm going to get some bicep involvement no matter what, but I didn't want the biceps to just totally have to take over. And I wouldn't have been strong enough to do it anyway. So by the time I got to my chin-ups, I use the assistant chin-up / pull-up / dip machine, and I used some assistance because at that point my back was totally trashed. But I'm just putting that extra whammy on it and getting those lats in a little bit more. I shoot these videos, and I want this to benefit everybody. But something I would like to say is, I don't know. It depends on what you're after as a female. To me, shrugs. If you're just wanting to, if you don't care, if you just want to be a big badass or whatever, and you don't care about your appearance, or you want that appearance of looking all to me it looks masculine if a woman has really big traps. So I wouldn't advise if you're just wanting to be aesthetically pleasing and attractive, if you're just wanting to look sexy with your clothes off, I wouldn't advise females to do a whole lot of shrugs with heavy weight like I do. To me, that's a very masculine. Guys with really big traps, is a very masculine trait, and it's typically, something that looks better on guys than females, in my opinion. Yeah, don't get mad at me. Don't unsubscribe. But yeah, when I got to my pull-ups / chin-ups, I had to use assistance. And as I was talking about recruiting other muscles, at that point, I did so many sets that my triceps, and you wouldn't think it at all. You wouldn't think your triceps would come into play at all. But yes, at that point, my triceps started coming in a little bit, and that's about when I quit because my triceps needed a break anyway. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that, and that's how I ended up my workout. I hope these workouts that I do and I'm showing you
I hope some of y'all get some benefit from it. I hope y'all like my channel, and anyway, I appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Anyway, that's it for today, and I'll talk to you again here in a couple days. Bye.